On today's episode of Uncommon Sense, we talk about the Black Vic Democrats who's opposing everything Trump for no apparent reason whatsoever. So hey, y'all, get ready, get set, and let go. Yo, once again, it's your favorite part of your boy, OG Big Meaty, with another episode of Uncommon Nonsense. You know the power. We try to make some sense out of all this nonsense. On today's episode, y'all, we gonna focus in on these Black Vic Democratic leaders who's protesting and who's king of protesting, who's going up against everything Donald Trump does. We're gonna talk about what does that mean for the future of the Democratic Party? What does that mean for the communities and the constituencies in which they're sworn to protect and serve? We're going to dig into all that. But yeah, so y'all don't have to take it from me, man. Well, let's get this show started out. We're going to start out with your senator from New Jersey, Cory Booker, putting on a show for the liberal losers. Let's check it out, y'all.
Rise with the intention of disrupting the normal business of the United States Senate for as long as I am physically able. It's enough for me. 12 hours now I'm standing and I'm still going strong because this president is wrong for almost
12 hours still going strong because this president is wrong. How are you going to write him? Oh, I know. You're going to talk for another 13 hours. Boy, these big Democrats is killing me, man. These liberal losers. Boy, they wacko.
almost 20 hours. We have laid out what they're trying to do. 20 hours. I want to stand more, and I will, but I'm begging people, don't let this be another normal day in America.
I just want to tell...
See, this is all they do. Talking loud, saying nothing. Hold on, baby. Let me talk. Let me say something. Let me talk. For 25 plus fucking hours. And the lunacy didn't stop there, y'all. Because for crying out loud, the caucus boy gave this man a standing ovation. Listen to these liberal losers celebrate this 24 hours of rhetoric nonsense.
Tell you a question. Do you know you have just broken the record? Do you know how proud this caucus is of you? Do you know how proud America is of
you? Just to set a few things straight, Senator Schumer, because I know your voice. Fucking liberal loser. America's not proud of that. You guys are proud of that because you guys is a platform of propaganda. You guys represent a victim party. So anytime someone spends 24 hours of a workday complaining, you guys will applaud that. Right? So this guy here has been elected to serve the state of New Jersey. And 25 of his working hours, 25 hours for which he should have been servicing his constituency, he decided to do a show and a dance for the American people. All show, all shit, no substance. That should be the Democratic mantra. It's obvious that should be the Democratic mantra. But not only that, you got all the rest of these liberal losers. You got The View and all these people, man. They're celebrating this achievement of the Democratic Party. Oh my God, what an achievement by the Democratic Party. You would think the way these people are celebrating. We'll just finish this up.
You'll have some Jersey up in here.
Oh, yeah. So it's nice to see you sitting.
Yes.
Did you get any rest?
I have, but as you know, it's been go, go, go.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be one in the number of millions of people that were standing in rain, standing across the country, coast to coast, and speaking up. So I've been pushing it still.
I wanted to be one of the people going coast to coast, standing in the rain, speaking up. So you don't want to go coast to coast problem solving. You don't want to go into your constituency. You don't want to go into your country and see what the problem is. Do you want to listen to your constituency, or do you want to talk down or talk to your constituency? It seems that you guys continuously choose the latter. Stop with all the fucking problem pushing. Start fucking bringing solutions, please, man. And I'm really getting frustrated and pissed off about this, because these are fucking black people they're putting in front of this fucking buffoonery. This fucking activism and protesting fucking gone too fucking far, man. We as black folks, as a culture, when are we gonna absolutely, as black people, this is just a simple question. When as black people, as a community within America, when are we as a community gonna absolutely become a value add to the country in which we was born in? When are we gonna absolutely 100% become patriotic to a country, the only country we know? When are we gonna swear allegiance to the United States of America? When are we going to participate in helping our other fellow Americans make America great? When is that going to be an objective of ours? Or are we going to always be the culture, the people, the community who bags and panhandle? We have a decision to make here. Americans, and in particular, black Americans. Donald Trump is making a way for us. All we have to do, put in the work. No more crying and complaining. Now it's time to start doing. Get in action. $7 trillion has been invested into manufacturing, or into the country, which largely going to target manufacturing. Career-changing jobs to galore. Why ain't you guys down talking to your constituency, preparing your constituency for these type of jobs? These new modern, they're going to be more modern and technical and computerized factories. Why ain't you guys getting these guys enrolled in training programs to prepare them for the future of our great country? Why is you just preparing them to hate this country and to sit back on their hands and bag and protest and never take advantage of the opportunities America offers? I mean, come on, y'all. It's not that fucking complicated. And they just celebrating a fucking 24-hour long, 25+ hour long speech that accomplished absolutely nothing. For not one of his millions of constituency did not one constituent benefit from that 25 hours of wasted work time. But hey, you got the lunatics on the left who will praise and they will praise this type of activism. I mean, they love it, man. They are the party of complainers. They love it. Straight up, straight Vic Democrats.
How happy were you to see all the folks that came out around the country?
Yeah.
It was for me food for the soul.
Food for the
and
soul.
It
was a
didn't
joke,
see
man.
partisan
Do you
band
even have a soul?
Americans standing up for Americans.
Yeah.
Because we really are at a moral moment, as we've been.
Listen, see this This is all they talk. We're in a moral moment, is what he said. This is what I'm talking. These people push values and morality. They never push any policies or problem solving. They never push this. They need for us to be victims. They need for us to remain victims. The moment we stop becoming victims, the moment they lose their constituency. So they got to keep giving us a reason to hate, keep giving us a reason to fight, keep giving us a reason to curse, keep giving us a reason to stay poor, keep giving us excuses for why we ain't, keep calling racism an excuse while we're pathetic. We're going to constantly blame racism while we're pathetic. We're going to constantly keep doing this with this type of fucking leadership. This buffoonery fucking got to stop. Look at all these fucking people protesting because they buying into the false narrative, because they buying into the narrative of being a victim. Look at all these fucking victims out here. That don't even make no sense. That should be an oxymoron around an American victim. Ain't nobody fucking a victim in America. It's the only country where you have the fucking right to self-determine. How the fuck you a victim? If you're a victim, it's because you chose to be a victim. And there's nothing else to it. And you want to know how I know that choice exists? Because if this was any other country, I wouldn't even be allowed to say the shit that I'm saying. So the freedoms exist for me to self-determine. And the only reason why I'm not self-determined, because I choose not to. Because you folks choose to be the side of the victim. So fucking sad. Let's go.
Generations past in the suffrage movement, the civil rights movement, the labor movement, the LGBTQ movement. So many movements we've seen Americans join arms, a rainbow coalition standing up for what's right.
And this ain't a one-time thing. This is going to stay. This is going to stay with Americans every day until the stuff is fixed.
Do y'all hear these loonies? Do y'all hear these losers? So this is going to stay. So if you telling me for the next 4 years, this is what America has to put up with. Speeches, propaganda, and victimizing or victim blaming. This is what we got. This is what we're going to hear for the next 2 to 4 years from Democrats. Oh, you liberals. Boy, y'all got to get y'all shit together. But hey, Corey's ready.
And America, as you said, America was watching, but your mom was also watching. She's no stranger to good trouble, and she was watching when you did this. And when did you realize you actually had enough left in the tank to be able to go the distance? And the question we all want to know is, how did it feel for you to break the record of Strom Thurmond, that racist who set the record filibustering the Civil Rights Act of 1957? I hope he's turning over in his grave.
Look, they don't even respect the dead. This is the level of lunacy these people are consumed by. They won't even let the dead rest in peace. Oh my God.
So first of all, about that, what I loved about the civil rights movement leaders that I love is they never let Bull Connor pull them so low as to hate Bull Connor. Yeah. They never let Strom Thurmond pull them so low as to hate him. And sometimes God uses people in ways that they don't even know. He planted a seed that a generation later somebody would get a chance to show that the hateful words that he was espousing won't win the day. And so I'm grateful for that. But you asked me physically, we all know that the body has limits, but the spirit has none. Mm-hmm. If you have a big enough why.
See this. If you have a big enough why, then that means that you can sustain or you can overcome your physical limits. If you have a big enough why. Okay, brother, since your why is so big that it overcomes physical barriers or physical limitations, why isn't your why so big that you got? If your why is so big, why isn't life changing for your constituencies? Why aren't you creating policies? Why ain't you developing policies? Why ain't you creating solutions If your why is so big, tell me what the fuck is your why? Because now I'm questioning your why. If your why only provokes, or if your why only encourages you to talk for 25 plus fucking hours to no prevail, then you gotta question your why, man. Question your why, brother. Because it most definitely is not a why I can relate to. And the brother goes on to admit that this is all for nothing. Just a waste of taxpayer time, taxpayer money. Listen to him.
How much more of a person that is doing tyrannical things as he takes our Constitution and continues to trash it? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You're not going to get away with this. He wants to take power from our Congress. We're marching through 13 hours. I got more in the tank. When is it going to be enough? My voice is inadequate.
Look at this dude, man. This beta ass punk. Like, dude, why? Why would you get up for 25 hours and then admit that that your voice is inadequate? It's not gonna change nothing. Redirect your energy and your focus, young black man. And then black folks can progress. But until you fools ditch this liberal ideology and this anti-American dogma, until y'all get that out y'all culture, out y'all politics, out of y'all mind, out of y'all heart, you people gonna always be relegated to the donkeys and the clown. You people gonna always be for entertainment purposes only. And it makes me sad, man, because you people happen to be my fucking people. And what a shame that is.
My efforts today are inadequate.
My efforts today are inadequate. Well, why the fuck is you investing in inadequate efforts? That's what I mean by this bullshit ass leadership, y'all. Let this see this shit. It's ridiculous, man. Should be ashamed, honestly. Having this type of vote and this type of leadership in. Black folk need to be ashamed of their fucking self. Look how he looking. Like an angry fucking, I was gonna say monkey, but I know it was to tear my ass. But y'all know what he looked like. He looked like some non-pleasing. All right, y'all, let's continue this thing so we can get over it. Now y'all gotta be able to see what I mean. See, this is the type of crap, man. And it don't even stop there, man. Cory Booker got this crap started, man. Then you had, I don't even know how to describe this sister, but then you have the clout chasing sister Jasmine Crockett, who's been acting a fool out here since President Trump got elected. I mean, I don't know which other way to describe it. This sister's been on a rampage of buffoonery. Like, oh my God. Yeah, y'all gotta check this out. Y'all. Just I'll let y'all see it for yourself. Here go this sister. Here go our dear sister, man. Jasmine Crockett, man. Really, really putting on a display of buffoonery. Here we go, y'all. Let's check her out.
As we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess, honey.
Now, do you understand what I'm saying? Like black folk is the number one demographic for uneducation, number one demographic for poverty, number one demographic for violence. And y'all, we over here talking about Hot Wheels and hot messes. At what point are black folk gonna start want better representation, y'all? I mean, this sister went to a private school, a private college, and now all of a sudden she's acting ratchet. Like, why is ratchetness becoming electable? Like, what type of perversity done had to come across our culture for this to be acceptable? For us to have this type of leadership? For us to be sitting back talking about, go girl, keep showing your ass. Man, y'all, come on, black folk, man. And when she was talking about Howard, she was talking about Texas government, Greg Abbott. And Abbott, he just, replied real cut and dry, like, y'all need to get some business. Here you go.
Governor Abbott responded in an interview with Sean Hannity on Fox News Channel.
Is another day and another disaster by the Democrats. The reality is they have no vision, no policy. They have nothing to sell but hate.
See, this is what I'm telling you. They have no vision, no policy. All they have is hate. All they have nothing else to lean you. They are Democrats. They are a party of victim. They have a message of victim. They have a platform of victim. That's it. And then the sister even goes one further. Check this out. This is her latest buffoonery. Listen to this.
So I had to go around the country and educate people about what immigrants do for this country, or the fact that we are a country of immigrants.
Right.
The fact is, ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now. Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands.
Look at her head. Look.
You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
See, this is the crap that I am talking about right here. This right there, that right there sums up every damn thing I am trying to say to y'all. We're not picking no damn cotton. We're not doing no damn farmers. Our time on the plantations are over. This is what I mean by these leaders is not in the business of helping their constituents. These people are corrupt idiots who only want to suck America dry. They don't want to be responsible for the addition of America. All they want to do is blame everything on everybody else. There's no accountability in black culture whatsoever. For that sister to get up there and say that, it sends it home that this type of perverse thinking can be in our leadership. So just imagine the mindset that exists amongst the fold. If our leaders thinking like this, thinking we're too good to pick cotton, we're too good to farm. Well, what the fuck ain't we too good for? To sing and dance? To play, to throw a basketball, to catch a basketball? That's what we're good for? Or to be some laughing, liberal ass, losing ass politician? This is the value of black folk, huh? We can entertain y'all to death. Either through our sports, either through our music, or either through our fucking rhetoric. We will keep you entertained. This is absurd. And then, just to even further my point, we bring up this fact I researched since no nigga's gonna be picking cotton. Since no nigga's gonna be picking cotton. want y'all to take a look at this. This is the national average of cotton pickers. Cotton picker salary, $17 an hour. That's the nationwide average. Some places over $20 an hour to pick cotton. Over $20 an hour to pick cotton. And we as a black folk got a problem with that? That is absolutely absurd. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. There's nowhere in the world. Nowhere in the world. For the life of me, I can't figure out why black folk won't want to make $17 to $20 an hour versus $900 a month for some entitlement program, SSI or welfare. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to make $17 to $20 an hour picking cotton versus the alternative being unemployed, getting state and federal aid for nearly 300 times less than what you would make picking cotton. I'm telling you, y'all, it is the corruption in our culture. In black culture specifically, it is the corruption that's within our culture that has us living in these conditions. It is not our conditions that created this culture. It is our culture that has created these conditions. And it's our culture that keeps us in these conditions. That type of buffoonery, that type of crap, I'm telling you, like, off with their heads, man. Sending out these type of messages, man, thinking it's okay, man, to be telling Negroes there ain't no more where in the world we picking no cotton and we sitting out here relying on the government. Our whole existence is reliant on the American government. If you take away government contracts and government subsidies and entitlement program, man, black folk won't have nothing. We ain't built a goddamn thing on our own, man. We just sitting here, man, completely reliant on the American government. And you sitting here telling people, man, we done with picking cotton, we done with plantations. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Those are good paying jobs, man. You need to be encouraging your constituency to be trying to find a fucking local cotton field so he can go pick and fucking take care of his family. Sitting there, he fucking somewhere in some projects, living in squandered, some low income fucking houses where every fucking window and door got a fucking bullet hole into it, man. Fucking crates holding up the fucking coffee tables and fucking still fucking using a big boo black and white fucking TV. Fucking around with fucking Roman noodles everywhere. Fucking kids eating Roman noodles at 1 year old. That's all they can fucking afford. And you sitting up here discouraging that man to fucking go out there, man, and get that fucking $17 to $20 an hour picking some fucking cotton. Ought to be ashamed of yourself, even considering yourself black. Pisses me the fuck off, man. These fucking people, man. Pisses me the fuck off. And this sister, man, on CNN, man, she said it right, man. Like, it's ridiculous, man. People want motherfuckers to start doing and stop talking. Like, please.
The second thing I would say to Democrats is do something. We were talking tonight about Cory Booker. You can win. Don't stop playing scared. Like, get out there, start testing stuff, start trying to engage with people, get out of the national ivory tower of Washington, D.C., take it to the streets.
Do you see Democrats doing that in states around the country?
They need to do more. I'm not satisfied. I'll say that. I think they...
No one's satisfied. No one's satisfied. Because all you people doing is preaching and ain't doing no fucking doing, man. You're asking and not acting. And no American, let alone black American, let alone liberal America, should be satisfied with the motherfucking performance of the Democratic Party. Your people have been exposed. I mean, it's so obvious, man. You people have been screaming us forever that it was impossible to accomplish what Donald Trump is accomplishing, and he's fucking accomplished. You've been telling us that for generations, that it's been impossible to tear down these barriers and to get rid of this regulation and restriction and to get rid of all this fucking systemic ass racism and all. People been screaming to us forever that it's damn near impossible, that it takes time. Well, it's been generations, man. And Trump then came and fucking disrupted and destroyed all that shit in a matter of months. And you people study screaming, man, we gotta keep fighting. What we gonna do, fight forever? We ain't gonna never stop fighting. There's never gonna be a time of peace and prosperity with you people. So you mean to tell me I gotta keep my dukes up for the rest of my existence? I'm not gonna never get a break. I'm not gonna never be able to sit down and enjoy the rewards of my fight. No. Because you people don't have no platform but to fight.
Need to do more. I think they need the fight that people want Democrats to do for them, meaning not a literal fight, but fight for their rights, fight for their benefits, fight for a better America. They are not feeling right now, and there is more that people can do. And quite honestly, the people who elected, including myself, the individuals who hold these offices, we deserve a better fight from Democrats.
Now, broke it down eloquently. Like, we deserve better from you. We deserve better from y'all. And it don't even stop there, y'all. I got one more roll of clips to show y'all, man, with this other liberal losing, this other black Vic Democrat. Man, it's the minority leader in the House of Congress, man, Hakeem Jeffries, man. Once again, man. Negroes. Niggas and flies. Niggas and motherfucking flies.
The knee to Donald Trump, no matter how much pain he is inflicting on the American people or how much damage Trump is doing to the American way of life. At the end of the day, House Democrats are going to continue to press our case because the American people are listening, paying close attention, and as special election after special election after special election have demonstrated since late January, responded. Republicans will either start acting like a separate and co-equal branch of government and work with Democrats in a bipartisan way to push back against Trump's failed economic policies, or continue to suffer the political consequences that have been visited upon them with record speed.
Man, this have to be the most disillusioned person in leadership. Republicans will be revisited. No, Democrats, you guys are going to constantly be revisited by defeat. Your people is nothing but message, no motion. Look at you right now, just talking. You guys haven't introduced any bipartisan alternative to any legislation, any executive order, anything Trump and the MAGA movement is doing. You guys have not countered you guys have came up with a better solution, a better way. You guys sitting up here fighting against waste and corruption in government. This is the stance you guys have now. This is the problem with victim stance. This is the problem with it, because this is the position you find yourself in. You find yourself in the position where you're saying that you are for the progressiveness of America. You find yourself, so you guys are finding yourself in positions where y'all gotta defend yourself against. Why aren't y'all doing this? Your guys' only position is to protest. When is the protesting gonna stop and the producing start? It's a fair question. Please, somebody tell me. But yet again, he want to keep warning the Republicans that if you guys continue down this rate, you guys are gonna suffer the consequences. If you guys continue down this rate, you guys keep following Trump, you guys keep trying to make America great. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. There are gonna be consequences. We don't want America to be great, and if you guys continue down that road, there's gonna be consequences. Sable and rallying ass liberal losers. Stop it. All right, y'all, let's finish this off so I can end this video.
During the last several weeks, Trump tariffs, which are a tax on the American people, are so reckless, so unstrategic, so lacking in any sophistication.
Okay, my man, what's the alternative? Surely you got a sophisticated solution. Surely you got an alternative strategy. Because you got to know we can't continue with these trade deficits. We can't keep exporting millions of jobs up out of America. We can't keep getting taken advantage by these geopolitical, I don't want to even say allies. I don't even want to say enemy or allies, but these general political entities that have their own interests. We can't keep allowing. I don't understand what you guys can't get. Like, there's nowhere in the world you guys can be the party of representation for the marginalized. That's you guys claim. We are the party for the marginalized, for the disenfranchised, for the discriminated against, for the victims. You guys are the party of the victims. I, for the life of me, can't understand why you guys are not in motion and not getting behind these Trump initiatives. Surely they help you guys' constituencies. Surely you guys' constituencies is black, poor, middle class, in that area. I'm quite sure most of you Democrats, there lies y'all constituencies. The blue collar, the working man and women, the black, the Latino, the LGBTs. Why aren't you guys being honest with these people? Why ain't you guys telling these people what these policies and these initiatives and these executive orders are doing to make America great again? Be honest, because you guys been screaming forever that y'all wanted to do everything Donald Trump's doing. There was a time that everything that Donald Trump is trying to do, fair trade, illegal immigration, curtailment, everything he's doing, I'm talking about getting rid of wasteful and corrupt spending in government. All these things used to be Democratic policy. This used to be you guys' narrative. So why, when the Republicans or when Donald Trump, when President Trump is enacting these policies that you guys have been advocating for generations, why are you guys against this? You would think that the black Vic Democrats would be acting more MAGA. It's only black folk, Latino folk, working class folk, middle class folk who's going to get the brunt of the benefits of Trump policies. And no, we are not haters. Sorry. Us liberal conservatives, that's what I call myself. Yeah, I'm a liberal conservative. I'm a real center American. That's the real middle. Us liberal conservatives. I don't even know if there's any more. We don't care about all that crap you guys care about. We just want Americans to be free to self-determination. That's it. That's all. All this other crap you guys talking about, man, we don't need no government taking care of us, man. We are children of God, man. We can't. If we can't function with what God gave us, if He made us in His image, if that's not enough, then man, trust me, nothing's gonna help.
That the only conclusion that one can draw is that Donald Trump and Republicans are intentionally tanking the economy. Is it because, as Donald Trump has indicated, that during tough economic times, the rich get richer?
Yes, that is what that indicates, brother. I mean, we've been in tough times for the last 4 years, and we most definitely seen the richer get richer for the last 40 or 50 years. Do y'all understand that 77% of most of American wealth was in the middle class? Now it's in the top 1%. So what Donald Trump is trying to do, brother, is redistribute wealth through enterprise, not through taxation, not through communism or socialism, but freeing up enterprise so more people from the bottom can start participating in the opportunities that America possesses. We're going to move regulations. We're going to move barriers. We're going to move competition. We understand that there's a marginalized population within our community. We understand that there's a demographic within our community that's not doing well economically. So what we're going to do, we're going to create more opportunities by getting over $7 trillion worth of investment money poured into this country. So we're building more. So we're more industrious. So now we have jobs to offer these people. So now the rich is being able to keep more. So they're being able to invest more. So even if they get richer, why does that matter to us when we're getting rich alongside of them, man? That's what America's about. We're not haters. We're congratulators. And I'm so sick of you beta bastards and you so-called boss bitches creating these garbage ass narratives. The rich get richer. Yeah, of course they are. All right, y'all. I didn't mean to go off into a rant, but I do that every time, especially, man, when I'm dealing with my black folk, man. I'm talking about, it's just absolutely ridiculous, man, the way our mindset, the way our culture have destroyed us, man. And there's really no one to address this. I mean, everybody else is in their own cloud and calling it woke. So everybody is saying, pro-Africanism is woke. This is woke. Nobody is trying to live up to the American creed. Like, no one is actually trying. Everybody is in this particular position of being anti-American. And it's so frustrating me because I was born and bred in America. And in order to consider myself American, I got to be a sellout to black folk. Come on, y'all. Y'all gone, man. Y'all losing liberals. Need to get y'all act together, man. If y'all gonna continue to public serve, man, then y'all really need to try to create some type of services for the public. Because all this rhetoric, all this fear mongering, all this hate speech, all this violent activism is not gonna work, and is not gonna deter us pro-Americans. Is not gonna deter us. We are putting America first, and I don't give a fuck how much you protest, how much you scream, how many Teslas you burn. I don't care what the hell y'all do. America is fixed to be fucking great again. And y'all can put that in the books, Mr. Booker. All right, y'all, I done went on enough, man. I just really had to touch on that, man, because I'm really getting irritated by seeing, I hardly ever see a white face, advocating for this buffoonery. It's like they keep putting black folks in front of it, like they keep trying to make it a race issue or racism or racist issue. And it's pissing me off because these are American issues, man. And we have the greatest president, man, of all time, straightening this country back right. And boy, am I happy, and boy, am I a proud American, and boy, am I a Trump supporter. So until the world stops spinning, y'all, to the world stop spinning or that joint blow up, whichever one come first, man. Y'all know my motto, man. Stay out your body, man. Reside in your spirit. It's where your potential at. So get there with it. Another episode, Uncommon Nonsense. Peace, my beloveds.